lot of the time when people really think they want something in life, what they really want is happiness. That really is the most important thing. But the trouble is, how do we be happy? Most people don't know, they don't realise there's a path, a way that they can follow to happiness. Because happiness is absolutely obtainable to all people. And at Wavamp Media, we have a great book wrote by Simon Robson that will actually show you the way. Because in actual fact, God helps you be happy. God has told us how to be happy and what we really have to do, and more importantly, what we have to avoid doing in order to keep and to live a happy, contented life. It really is that simple. And so we're very proud to release this really life-enhancing book called The 7 Deadly Traps, Mistakes to Avoid for a Happy Life. That's called The 7 Deadly Traps, Mistakes to Avoid for a Happy Life. Okay? And if you search for that, you need to use the full title. And the book really is there to empower people, okay? The book isn't just about Christianity, it's not really just for Christians. It's a self-help book, it's a book to help people be happier and live a happier life. Because all you really need to do is to read the book, follow the instructions, and then you too can be happy. It really is a very, very simple thing to do, okay? Because I know it sort of seems a little bit difficult, it seems like happiness can be a difficult thing for us to get. But we have to remember, unhappiness isn't actually a part of you, okay? It's not actually a part of you. It's just something that's around you at that point in time. We all have the ability to change, especially with God's power. And this book is really, I feel it's going to be a really big book. It's going to help an awful lot of people, which is really what we want to do here. To help a lot of other people to realise how happy they can be, and also how they can make a happier world. Because it isn't really just about personal happiness. Because it's much greater than that. Because by avoiding these 7 deadly traps, you'll actually find that the world becomes a better place. And it's a matter of, if other people follow it, and you follow it, it's easy for everyone to be happier. And that's really the true power of the book. And it's called The 7 Deadly Traps, Mistakes to Avoid for a Happy Life by Simon Robson. And that has been released by Wavamp Media. Also, I like to point out the book isn't just for a particular group of people, okay? It's not just for male or female or young or old, or for people who are religious or people that believe in God or don't believe in God. It isn't necessary at all. The wisdom of this book and the importance of it will become obvious to anyone who reads it, okay? It's a really, really great book, and it's going to be really important because, it's going to help a lot of people free themselves from depression. Because depression is it's like the modern disease, isn't it? I mean, in the past people had terrible, difficult lives, but they don't seem to have been as depressed. It wasn't as dominant as it is now. All we have to do is to get in touch with that inner wisdom, in touch with that wisdom that can help us be happy. And that's really what this book's for. If you want to find it, you can look at Wavamp Media and just go www.wavevampmedia.co.uk. That's www.wavevampmedia.co.uk. You'll find it under the spiritual books section. That's spiritual books. And the book is called The 7 Deadly Traps, Mistakes to Avoid for a Happy Life.